Hey guys, non-MAGA Mike here. So this moron's in the White House now. It's official now. It's about to get real up in this place. You guys are all gonna get what you were looking for. I don't know how this happened. He's got 27 millionaires in his cabinet and 12 billionaires in his cabinet. How can you not think this is a Broligarchy, an oligarchy with these tech bros? How can you not think that? How can you think of it being anything? And maybe that's what you want. I don't know. Maybe that's what you want. You think Trump fucking knows it all and can deliver it all, and he's not going to touch grocery prices. He's going to blame it on somebody else. He never takes responsibility for things he fucks up. And he really fucked this country with COVID. I mean, forget about the 35,000 plus lies he documented, verifiable lies that he told the American people during his first term. Forget about trying to overthrow the government. Forget about he tried to rig the election. Forget about, I don't know, the sexual assault that he's guilty of. Forget about the 34 convictions, felony convictions that this felon in chief has. I mean, what have we done? And why, man? Seriously? This guy's got a bunch of convictions. I mean, what so it does beg the question for me. What does he have to do in order for you to say, I'm out? It's not what I was looking for. What does he have to do for that to happen? Because maybe there's nothing. And if there's nothing, and I'm sure for a large chunk of his fan base, there is nothing he can do wrong. They don't care what he does. He literally could shoot somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue and walk away from it. Blame it on the Dems. Jesus effing Christ. So, all right. Watch what he does, folks. Keep a close eye on what's happening. I haven't had a chance yet to see the 68 executive orders that he signed off on today at the Capital One Arena afterwards. I haven't had a chance to see that yet, but that's got to be telling. I mean, that's got to be, I bet you that's got to be, for some people, that's got to be, I'm checked out now. There's got to be some folks in the magosphere that are able to think critically, that aren't just following the crowd and following Jim Jones blindly. There's got to be some of you over there. So with that said, there has to be folks that disapprove of the 68 executive orders, or at least, some of them. I'm sure they're outrageous. And Tom Homan is going to attack on Tuesday, he advertised that there will be a raid in Chicago. So folks will be, sent back to their country. Fucking asshole. On Tuesday, but he also said that on that same day, it's going to happen in a lot of big cities, across the country, I think is what he said, across the country. I mean, really? You guys wanted this, huh? I'd be careful, man. He does not like non-white people. He does like white people that hate non-white people. Those are provable facts. You can look that stuff up. I mean, you find several examples. of that from his response to the Nazi riot that killed that poor girl down in what was it, South Carolina, Virginia, down in Virginia. Just watch though, folks. All right, keep an eye on the things that are happening. All right, and this may sound funny, but it's actually the case. Try not to listen to what he's saying, because he's lying to you. But watch what he does. Watch what's happening. He's going to anyway, but you can't blame the Democrats. He's got a Republican majority in both houses. He's got his ringers in the Supreme Court. And he's got the Broligarchy, pulling the strings. I don't know what you guys have done. You certainly don't know what you guys have done, but you got to find out. If you don't think hundreds of black and brown people won't be rounded up that shouldn't be rounded up, put in detention centers that shouldn't be in detention centers, and then shipped out of this country that shouldn't be shipped out of this country, you're out of your fucking mind, because that's absolutely what's going to happen. It's going to be a common occurrence. I really don't know what else to say, but I didn't when they say, when it's been said by tons of people that when it's been said by tons of people that I lost my train of thought, guys. It's bananas. So when I say you got to meet them where they're at, you got to talk to them where they are. Don't want to say talk down to them. That just doesn't sound good. That's what you're doing. But that's what he does. I mean, he's not stupid. There is so much deception in every public speaking gig he gives. Every time he speaks in front of cameras, he knows what he's doing. He was doing it for 16 straight years on the stupid show that he has had. He was doing it before that. He was calling papers and getting his name out there, saying that he was Donald Trump's publicist. It's his voice clearly on the phone. If you want to hear something that should be disqualifying for this presidency for him, Google the subject matter. Google the phone call to Georgia campaign leadership officials. I think it was the governor, the AG was certainly there on this phone call. And they all had the facts. And he called and asked them to find 11,780 votes so he can win. Come on, fellas, I only need 780 votes. Come on, what are we going to do here? And they just kept saying, Mr. President, the data you're looking at is not correct. We have the numbers, we have the data. Well, we're all Republicans here, right? I mean, listen to this phone call, please. If you think he's a good man, listen to this phone call, please. Because after the phone call, he did all that other disruptive shit. All the goddamn 60 court cases that he brought that failed. The physical activity at the Capitol on January 6th that he and his drunken friend Rudy Giuliani were out there firing folks up. Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers, the Oak Ridge Boys, yeah, all the boys came. All the white boys, that is, came. What have you done to this country? We have a white supremacist in charge of this country, but not in a context of politics as usual. It's in a context of an authoritarian leadership, essentially a dictatorship, and a Broligarchy. Because if you don't think those 5 guys at the top there, Elon Musk, that group, fucking Mark Zuckerberg, the Golden Girls, the new Golden Girl, if you don't think they're going to be pulling the strings, you're absolutely out of your mind. You're absolutely out of your mind. I really do have to ask if is this what you want? Maybe this is what you want. I mean, if that is, I can't do anything for you. You must be one of the beautiful people, if that's the case. I don't know. I don't know. But again, just scattered thoughts, things I wanted to get off my chest. I watched, the inauguration ceremony and the, 7-minute speech that they gave or whatever. Nothing but a rally speech. Nothing but a MAGA sphere rally speech. That's it. Just stuff you hear during his campaign. Bananas. Dave Packman, great job, man. But I love the way you lay out the information. I certainly love the way you interview MAGA folks, because you keep them on task, you keep them on point. Now, at some point, you do let them up. You shouldn't do that, even if it ends the interview. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't let them up. Stay on that one point. When they try to pivot, go back. Have them answer the fucking question. Have them be accountable. Hold them accountable. And the other thing, David, is that you need to meet them where they're at. 50% of this country can't read above 5th grade level. 22% can't read above 3rd grade level. So, although I enjoy listening to you, the way you speak, I do, but I think you're not going to get anybody from Magaland giving you a chance, because they're going to say that you speak like an elitist right off the bat. So that's just something I was thinking about. Tennessee Brando, well done, man. Keep it up. Really enjoy watching you. You bring up really good points and you get right to them. I enjoy that. And I like the way you present it. And you kind of do meet them where they're at. I mean, not quite like our felon in chief, but you kind of try to meet them where they're at. You can tell, and I appreciate that. Luke Beasley, well done, man. Good job. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you. Destiny, you rock, dude. Love the passion. I love the way that you try to hold your interviewees accountable, because you kind of stay on the point. You do let them up too, and I don't think we should do that. You let them pivot. No. Even if it ends the interview, no. We've got to stay on this. But I love your passion. You're brilliant. I love to listen to you talk. And yeah. That's all for now. I'm sure I'll check in a little bit later. Peace out, guys.